Halloween and horror, served chilled.
Shock Tales.
Welcome into the bar. I'm Baker, and I'm joined by this guy who's not a social media influencer. He's actually in under the influencer. It's our master of ceremonies, Johnny Thunder.
Yo, what's going on, Baker?
Oh, hey man, so when I heard about this movie out on the streets, I was just jonesing to see it. I mean, it's my two favorites, cocaine and beer.
Wait, buddy. It's bear. B-E-A-R. B-E-R is bear, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I obviously found that out in the theater. When I got there.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, right? Is that what they say?
Exactly.
All right, everybody, welcome back to The Last Bar on the Left. As he said, my name is Johnny Thunder, and tonight's special, I'm serving up a review of Cocaine Bear. Yes, everyone's favorite Cocaine Bear from director. Is that the audience falling? Is that our dozens of listeners falling asleep? From director Elizabeth Banks, starring a bunch of people which you've actually ever heard of. I mean, I'm surprised. It's Keri Russell, Ray Leota in one of his last roles, Alden Ehrenreich, O'Shea Jackson Jr. There's just a ton of people in this film. So obviously, I think by this point everybody knows it's about based on a true story from 1985, where a plane carrying cocaine went down in a forest, and it revolves around a bear, yes, a real black bear, who consumed the cocaine and went on a rampage, which involves a group of different people, including cops, criminals, tourists, and teenagers. So it's kind of peak B movie, kind of throwback 80s at its best. I would say the good news is it's not a remake. It's not a sequel. It's not a prequel. It's not a reimagining. It's allegedly sort of a, new idea.
It wasn't even made for modern audiences.
Right. By the same token, you're thinking about, you hear the title Cocaine Bear. So automatically your expectations are B movie, completely over the top, completely ridiculous, and it's posited as a horror comedy, over the top kind of a thing. I thought it was okay. I didn't have a bad time. It's only an hour and a half, so it kind of flies. I thought the performances were good in the sense that they all played it straight for the most part. So you have people that are kind of engaged in their situations and trying to give their all. By the same token, I guess I would say if you're going to give me something called Cocaine Bear, I don't have any expectations, but my expectations are that it's going to be completely over the top. It's going to be completely ridiculous. And I want to see a lot of gore and nonsense and 80s kind of a throwback. Now, there are 80s music kind of throwbacks. There is a little bit of gore, but I thought that the humor and the horror kind of elements are kind of ping-ponging back and forth and never really settled on a theme. My issue with it was, if you're going to have a movie like this and it's called Cocaine Bear and you're getting these butts in the seats, you want to have it completely over the top. So I thought they could have gone a lot harder in terms of gore. I thought it could have been a lot harder in terms of, gratuitous nudity. For all intents and purposes, if you take the cursing out of this, it's literally nothing more than just a made-for sci-fi movie, which is fine, and I didn't have a bad time. But I think a lot of the reviews where I'm seeing and hearing everybody talking about how it was so much fun and it's so great and everything else, I think are a little extreme. I didn't hate it, but I wish it would have just been a lot more ridiculous than it was. I think there's certainly an opportunity in a lot of ways to have a lot more gore, a lot more blood, and make it just a little more ridiculous. Now, of course, we're apparently after this, we're going to be seeing soon the attack of the meth alligator apparently is coming soon. After that, I'm sure we're going to see like pot platypus or maybe, heroin hippo might be coming. But Again, I didn't hate it.
It's a franchise, man. It's going to be a franchise.
Yeah, I mean, like name the drug and pick an animal that fits phonetically, and I think you're there. But like I said, I didn't hate it, but I had a lot more high hopes for it because I do love a trashy flick.
How about this fentanyl flamingo?
Right? See, that's what I'm saying. And that's great. Maybe we'll see a little bit more. Maybe Cocaine Bear 2 could be, completely over the top. But I just wanted a lot more.
Cocaine Bear 2 in rehab.
Well, Cocaine Bear 2. Oh, yeah, Cocaine Bear 2 Electric Boogaloo. They start roller skating and challenge everybody to breakdancing competitions or something.
Keep it in the 80s, sure, right?
Yeah. Why not? But overall, like I said, I think you do worse. I didn't have a bad time, but I just wanted a lot more either gore or a lot more comedy. But overall, it was fine.
They could have, they could have definitely had leaned into it. I was looking for a little bit more craziness.
Well, like I was just going to say, at one point, there's a body I think that falls out of a tree, and literally next to the person, a disembodied leg with a shoe falls off. And I'm thinking to myself, you hear the bear in back of you, what do? Dude, you pick up the friggin' severed leg, turn around, start beating the bear, and then you could have like a cutaway to the actor with blood just splattering back in the face. And, that's the kind of thing that I wanted to see. I thought there was a lot of jokes that didn't land exactly. I don't think it's as funny as they thought it was. And like I said, I would have leaned a little more into the gore and less into sort of this thriller aspect, if, this sort of crime thriller. But overall, I wasn't mad. I laughed a lot, and it was okay. I just thought it was okay. I just don't think it's as good as people are saying.
I had a good time, just because it was something different. But yeah, it's definitely not outstanding. But with a name like Cocaine Bear, I pretty much got what I thought I was gonna get.
I'm going now. Heaven help you.